Hi everybody, it's Diane with SewBatik, and it's time for a pattern review. Today we're going to talk about a dress. I have been searching for a simple dress that you can just throw on over your head, no zipper, no buttons, something you can actually make possibly in an evening and wear it the next day. Hopefully I found that pattern. It's one that I did have in my selection, but pattern McCall's 8053 is the pattern. And the pattern is really neat simply because it has a couple of options. It has a small or a short sleeve. It's kind of like a cap sleeve or sleeveless. And you can make it in different lengths as well. It's nice to have a guide sometimes. The length of this dress, shorter, is about 37.5 inches long. So it kind of falls right around your knee area. You may have to shorten it or lengthen it if you want it above or below. And then the long is definitely a maxi. So it goes almost down to your ankles. And again, you can make it shorter or longer depending on the style of the dress that you're looking for and the occasion in which you're going to be wearing it. My goal was to make a comfortable dress that I can wear to work, I can wear around, I can wear with fancy shoes or just running around in my Converse or whatever it happens to be. And I also wanted to feature one of our newest fabrics, and it's a batik rayon. The fabric line is called Liriope, and you'll see it featured on our website, and it's a border batik. And let's see, my left hand over here is holding one selvage edge, and it is hand-dyed. And then the other selvage, because it is a border, is the Liriope design. And it's just a beautiful, delicate border. And I believe it's about, I don't know, 11, 12 inches, I think, from the hem. Or from the selvage here, it becomes 12 inches from my hem as well. I am wearing this. I just love blue. And so I'm gonna back up a little bit so that you can see it. And also I have pictures that I'm gonna post so that you can see. We went over to our rainbow gardens here in town and took some pictures this morning. And it also shows off some of the beautiful flowers that the volunteers have put together out at the Rainbow Gardens. It's absolutely beautiful here in town. It's a treasure that we have it. But back to the pattern. Okay, this is a basic dress. And so I really didn't expect any complication. It has the option for a darts or no darts, and it actually physically gives you two pattern fronts, so that you can choose one or the other depending on your body size. So if you have a C or a D cup size, use the dart. You'll be very comfortable with that. I found the dart to be actually in the right position for myself, and that is the version that I sewed. I did the short cap sleeve as well. And since I was using our border fabric, I made it the length of the fabric width. So it goes below my knee, and I probably had about, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 inches left on the hand-dyed selvage edge that I did not use. I started my layout at the end of the border. And so if you want to know a little bit more about how to lay out garment patterns with border fabrics, there's a YouTube on our channel that describes that. And it's easy to follow, and it's a great way to learn how to work with directional fabrics. The pattern is basic, like I said, and you lay out the front piece on the fold, the back is on the fold. There's not even a finished notch in the back or anything because the neckline is big enough for you to slide it over your head. The one thing about the pattern though is it is roomy, okay? Because we are going to put it over our heads without a zipper. So it is gonna feel a little bit roomy. And the one thing that I'm gonna do on my next dress is I am going to change my shoulder. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a shoulder adjustment here. I like the sleeve, but I feel like it's just a little wide here. And so that is the adjustment I am going to make myself. But otherwise, I found it to be very true to the size that I wanted to make. The pattern describes using sew-in interfacing. Since I'm working with the rayon, I really like the Silk Envy or Envy Silk, whichever way you say that, but it's a beautiful, lightweight, featherweight interfacing, and I did fuse it. And so I did put that on the collar facing front and back, and I fused that and used my serger to finish off the edge. I just wanted something simple. I didn't take the time to turn it and then stitch it in like a traditional finished edge to it. I did just use my serger and finish that. The pattern though has a little bit of a picture error. So if you're new to sewing and you follow the pattern verbatim, word by word and picture by picture, just know that there is a little blooper, and hopefully they have fixed it on some of their patterns. But once you get to the applying the facing, the collar, it says to understitch your facing and then turn it inside and tack it down on the shoulders or wherever to keep your facing inside your garment. Well, it's showing you a picture of a sleeve. So we want to make sure you know that that should be just the picture of your neckline, not the sleeve. So hopefully they've fixed that. But then it just goes into easing your sleeve. You do need a little bit of ease on the sleeve to get it to fit. And then finishing your sleeve edge. I like to finish them actually before I sew them in. Once you're done with that, you sew up your side seams and hem it, and that is your dress. So it really is a very, very basic garment. The sleeveless version of the dress, I am going to make that one next too, because it has a different facing style. It's a very nice, it's a more of a full facing style to it. So I'm going to make that one next and see if there's anything with that. But I think it's just a basic dress pattern, and I think you will absolutely love it. So on our website, you'll see the pattern sold separately, as well as in a fashion duo that first and foremost is going to feature our new batik rayon with the motif called Liriope. And just know also that if that's not one of the things that you would like, you can select the option for selecting any one of our batik rayons that we have in stock. And it's the option that says email us and let us know which one you would like to purchase with your fashion duo. And your fashion duo will include the pattern, your fabric, and the interfacing. And that's basically all you need besides your matching thread to complete this dress. And I know you're absolutely going to love it. So until next time, have a great time sewing.